My child died. It was supposed to be the safest place in his bedroom of his own home.
Just awful. A 14-year-old killed by drugs he got from a dealer he met over a Snapchat. Now a family hopes their story can serve as a warning to other parents. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Rachel Cole. A police expert says criminals are using whatever avenues are available to them to help grow their business. Team 12's Michael Doudna joins us now with the details. Michael?
Yeah, Rachel. I mean, you think of Snapchat as a way to connect to others through photos and videos, but for the Neville family, they saw a darker side. A way to connect their 14-year-old son with a drug dealer.
Alexander was a very curious kid.
His entire life, Alexander Neville was curious. But unfortunately, as a teenager, that fascination extended to drugs.
It was a very fascinating idea to him as opposed to a scary, dangerous idea to him.
With that in mind, Amy Neville tried to get her son help. But last summer, the 14-year-old came to his parents with a problem. He was hooked on Oxycodone.
He's like, I feel so stupid. And I told him, you are not far from stupid. You're very brave. Look at you. You're coming to us. You know something's wrong, and we're going to take care of it.
So the family called to get him into a rehab center the very next day. He got a haircut, spent time with family, everything seemingly trending the right way until she opened his door the next morning.
He was on his floor. It looks like he just, went to sleep on his beanbag chair, except for he was blue and cold.
Paramedics rushed the 14-year-old to the hospital, with everything coming just too late.
And they pronounced him dead at 9:59 a.m. The call from the treatment place is at 10:03.
It was all too late to save a 14-year-old who took a pill laced with enough fentanyl to kill 4 people.
He did not stand a chance once that pill was in his mouth. It was over for him.
And where did he get those pills? From a drug dealer he met on Snapchat.
I didn't realize it was such a dangerous place.
Jeff Hines isn't surprised. He spent 30 years with the Phoenix PD and now works at Glendale Community College. He says criminals will use whatever avenues are available to them, even those we take for granted.
Law enforcement is behind the curve. We are slower than what the social media advances are occurring.
And for Amy, she wants changes. She wants Snapchat to be responsible for those who take advantage of their platforms, for bigger punishments to those dealing fentanyl, and a hope that her son's story prevents similar ones from happening again.
Alexander's death cannot be for nothing. It has to mean something. And this is one way of bringing meaning to it.
Now, Amy is pushing for changes, and one thing she does want is an independent group to be formed to review Snapchat. Also, she'll be part of a local coalition that will have a meeting meeting this Thursday to discuss some of the dangers of Snapchat and how it can be used improperly. We're live in the Alert Center. Michael Doudna, 12 News.